Hello children, it is your GK class. Now we are taking about plants facts. So all of you know about plants and you are learned about plants. Okay, so just in GK we want to include some questions and answers. Before that we want to take an introduction. Okay, so what is plant? Okay, so plants are called autotrophs. Why the plants are called autotrophs? Okay, so they are making their own food by themselves, self production of food. That is why they are called autotrophs. Okay, so all animals are depending plants, okay, for their growth, for their food, for different purposes they are depending plants. And plants give us oxygen. That also you are learned. Plants give us oxygen. And also plants gives shelter to many animals and birds. Okay, and plants give us wood. Okay, wood is making using for making different furniture. You know that different types of food furnitures in your home and different places, okay. And so plants for different purposes, the animals including human being depending the plants, okay. And plants are called autotrophs because they are preparing their own food by themselves, okay. So you know that today we are facing one of the important problem, that deforestation. So what is deforestation? Deforestation means cutting of trees, cutting the trees. The human beings are cutting the trees for different purposes, okay. So you know that in the month of June we are celebrated Environment Day, okay. So what is Environment Day? So in that day, that is one motto of the day is we want to plant different types of plants, okay. We want to plant different types of plant, okay. So when we are cutting a tree, we want to plant two. That is the purpose. Then only we can survive our life, okay, because all types of animals including human being are depending on the trees, plants, okay. So we want to protect the trees in order to in order to protect our environment, okay. We want to plant many plants in order to protect our environment, okay. So here I am taken some questions, okay, about 10 questions. So you want to try answer for these questions, okay, and write the answers in the WhatsApp group and send in the group, okay. So the first question is, what are the main parts of a plant? Okay, what are the main parts of a plant? So you want to just write the answer, okay, by putting number 1. And the second question is, from where we get our food? What is the second question? From where we get our food, okay. Then the third question is, plants make their food in the presence of dash, okay. You know that plants are making their food, okay, and the process is called a particular name, okay. So in the presence of what they can prepare their food, okay. So that you want to fill up. And the fourth question is, which part of a plant is known as food factory of the plant, okay. Which part of plant is known as food factory of the plant? That is the fourth question. And the fifth question is, the process by which the plant make their food is called dash. Okay, the process of making the plants their food by themselves is called dash. That's the name you want to write. And the sixth question is, write an example for aquatic plant. Do you know what is aquatic plant? Aquatic, aqua means water. Okay, so you want to write an example for the plant which is growing in water. Okay, that is aquatic plant. Write a plant which is growing in water. Okay, and the seventh question is, plant with hard stem is called dash. Okay, so plants are divided into many. Some are very huge, some are small, and some are very small. Okay, so they have different names. So you want to write the name of plant with hard stem. Okay, that is called what? That you want to write. Then the eighth question is, name of a plant which grows in desertic land. Desertic land, you know what is desertic land? Land is very little water. Okay, land with have very few water on the land. Okay, so that is desertic land. That is sandy land. Okay, so the plants which are growing in sand, in sandy land, what is give one example for that. Then the ninth question is, which is the national fruit of Kerala? That all of you know what is the national fruit of Kerala. And the 10th question is, which is the national tree of Kerala? Which is the national tree of Kerala? So these are the 10 questions you have. You try to find out the answers. Okay, and write in and post in your WhatsApp group and send to me. Okay, so after 2 or 3 days I will give you the correct answers. Then you can find out how many right and how many wrong answers you made. Okay, so there are so many questions I prepared, but next questions will be given in the next class. Okay children, so all of you try to find out the answers. Okay children, thank you all.